What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video in the Road to 1 Million series where I document our journey from $0 to $1 million wholesaling real estate and with our software too. So today I wanted to talk about a topic, and that is learning and how to learn specifically as an entrepreneur and when you're trying to start your business. So in school, there's a whole lot of theory and then you sort of apply it, but you kind of just apply it to a little bit more theory. Depends on the subject. Sometimes it's applied, sometimes it's not. But the way it works in business, at least from my experience, is that really you only learn the most. You really only learn at a true fundamental level by doing. And you can easily get caught in like the trap of like watching YouTube videos, reading books, this and that and the other, which are all important at specific times. To learn the fundamentals of a new skill or to learn a very specific thing. But to improve generally on a skill such as sales, cold calling, cold emailing, DMing people, trying to sales is like super easy. That's why it came to my head. But other things, let's say you're doing like a tech business, like SEO, that sort of thing. There's only so much that the theory can take you because there's nuances in how you do it every time. And so the theory will not prepare you for things that come up that are unexpected, because life is dynamic. It's never gonna be the same twice in a row or two times at all for that matter. So if you understand the why behind what you're doing and how you're doing it and the why behind the hows, then you're gonna understand it better. This is why like the leaders and businesses are often so much more valuable than everybody else, because not only can they do the things, but they know why they're being done so they can break it and reiterate it. That's not my line. I got that from Alex Hormozi, but it's a very true point. Is if you just put somebody in and say it's like your tech guy, and actually no, say it is your sales guy, or like a marketing, and you have like a lead follow up. You get to your leads within 30 seconds after they come in, because you as the business owner tried getting to them the day after, an hour later, blah blah blah. This guy has just only been taught contact them immediately. If he needs to change it to even faster, so it's like an instant connect, or if he wants to wait a little bit longer, he's not going to know why you're doing what you're doing. So as the founder, as the owner of your own business, you have to take the necessary steps, and that is a lot of grueling effort and repetitions of things that you don't want to do over and over. And it's often very tedious. Like, for example, right now, I'm trying to get into contact with wholesalers, or really just real estate people in general, but specifically wholesalers, ideally, in Milwaukee. And turns out they're pretty fucking hard to find, even though I'm fairly well connected on Facebook, which is where the majority of them are. So we need 50 to 100 to have a substantial amount of feedback. And I have like 6, and I've spent like a few hours scavenging through. Now there are a lot of shit wholesalers, just like dudes that will just like post random deals in the hood. They're like, yo, hit me up. It'll be like HML for wholesale deal in the zip code. That's not, I don't care. That person's never going to use our software. That guy is not providing value to the marketplace. But the people who are serious and send out emails and try to make their deals look good and they use proper grammar and that sort of thing, or at the very least, they just don't use like super Gen Z slang or like HML, if not, don't try to PMO or whatever. I was trying to make a joke, it didn't work. But anyways, I digress. The point is, I have to do a lot of reps of stupid shit that I can pay a VA to do, but I need to do it because I want to understand how it works and who I'm connecting with. So keep that in mind when you're starting your business. Do the unscalable, and through doing it, you're going to acquire new skills and you become better and provide more value to the marketplace, because that fundamentally, that's all that it is. It's all the business is. It's who can provide the most value to the most amount of people, or the most total value. So a lot of value to a few people, or a little bit of value to a lot of people, or a little bit of both. And that is how you create a successful business.